So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that this is a very detailed review and reveal about this brush set. Now, as you can see by the length of the video, there is a lot of information about this set, and I just wanted to bring you as much detail as I could. So if you check the timestamps, you can see where the actual review and descriptions for the brushes actually begin. Now, with that being said, you can always come back later to the video and replay anything that you may have skipped or missed in the initial intro. So before we get into this review of the BK Beauty 16-piece luxury makeup brush collection, I just want to take a quick moment to talk about and acknowledge the woman behind the brand, Lisa J. Now, if you are a beauty lover, especially one who enjoys learning from real expertise, you may already be familiar with her. However, I was not. I found her completely by accident. Now, I am going to leave the link below for her YouTube channel so that you guys can go over and see who she is and how BK Beauty came to be. Now, if you're wondering about the quality of BK Beauty's products, every brush and every beauty tool is 100% cruelty-free and vegan. Now, this line is designed for both everyday makeup lovers and professionals. The brand is also known for its founder's favorites brush bundle, featuring must-haves like the 106 round foundation and the 108 precision powder and the 112 small angled face brush. So let's dive into what you came here for, the full review and show and tell of this entire 16-piece brush collection. Luxury, precision, and a flawless makeup application we all wanted. But does the BK Beauty 16-piece brush set really live up to the hype? Well, I had to find out for myself. I'm really excited about this brush set, and these brushes aren't just your everyday beauty tools. They are a high-end investment, and trust me, they didn't come cheap. But when it comes to quality and craftsmanship and the perfect blend of softness and performance, well, was it money well spent? I'm going to let you know at the end of the video. Now, if you have been eyeing these brushes but weren't really sure if they were worth the splurge, why don't you stick around, because I'm going to break down as much detail as possible, from the luxurious feel to whether they will truly elevate your makeup game. Now, are you looking to add to or upgrade your current beauty brush collection? Are they a must-have or just another overhyped beauty buy? I don't know, but why don't we just get into it? Now, I know a full 16-piece brush set might be a splurge for some, but here's the good news. BK Beauty also offers smaller curated sets and individual brushes, so if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, you can still get a taste of this luxury without going all in at once and breaking the bank. Now, this is quality, and the construction of these brushes are simply beautiful. They are well made, and you can feel the quality actually as soon as you pick them up and hold them in your hands. Now, why don't we talk a little bit first about the quality and the performance. Each brush in this collection is made with high quality synthetic fibers that actually mimic the softness and precision of natural hair while being 100% cruelty free. The bristles are densely packed, yet they're flexible, allowing for seamless blending, buffing, and precision detailing without any streaks or any patchiness. So whether you're applying foundation, blush, eyeshadow, or intricate detail work, I think these brushes are going to ensure a smooth and professional finish. Now let's talk about the construction and the durability. Now, from what I've seen so far, BK Beauty brushes feature solid, well-balanced handles that offer a very comfortable grip, making application effortless even for extended use. Now, the handles are really sturdy and the bristles are tightly secured, preventing any shedding and providing long-lasting durability. Now, the overall construction feels a little weighty but luxurious, with a sleek matte finish that, again, is just simply beautiful. Now, when it comes to brush selection and versatility, this 16-piece collection includes everything needed for a complete face and eye makeup routine. So this set contains foundation and concealer brushes designed for smooth, streak-free application with optimal blending power. Now, powder and blush brushes, let's talk about that. They're very fluffy, yet they are precise for setting, for for sculpting and adding warmth to the face. Now, when it comes to the eye brushes, they are definitely a mix of blending, detail, and liner brushes for both soft and diffused looks and precision definition. Now, these are multi-purpose brushes, guys. Versatile shapes, perfect for contouring, for highlighting, and again, for that intricate detail work. So we're going to start out here talking about the 101 Contoured Foundation Brush. Now, I have to tell you, I think this is going to be one of my favorite brushes for foundation. One of the things that I love about this collection is the size of the brushes. This foundation brush is pretty big and it has the ability to cover a large surface area. I also love that it's angled and it's very densely packed. Now, this angled shape really allows the brush to fit the natural curves of the face perfectly. These brushes are multi-purpose, so you could use this brush to apply cream bronzer or liquid bronzer. You could even use it to apply your blushes. But for me, this would be one of my primary foundation brushes. I just love the size of this brush. And just a side note, if this brush is too big and you have a smaller facial structure, there is a medium version of this brush, and it's the 115 medium foundation brush. Now, when it comes to design and shape, well, when it comes to blending, this brush makes it easy to apply foundation around the nose, the jawline, and underneath of the eyes. What about the bristles and the performance? Again, these synthetic bristles that mimic the feel of natural hair are 100% cruelty-free and vegan. Now, I think these brushes will work well with liquid, cream, and even powder foundations. The BK Beauty 102 large powder brush is a soft, slightly tapered, fluffy brush designed for applying loose or pressed powders. Now, this slightly tapered brush makes it great for evenly distributing those powders across the face without looking heavy or looking cakey. Now, it will be more of a subtle, soft application and a dispersing of the product. This is also a good choice for setting makeup or adding a light dusting of powder for a more natural finish and a smoother airbrushed look. Now we have the BK Beauty 103 bronzer. So the shape of this brush is ideal for bronzer. It's tapered, it's pointy, and it's fluffy, and it's going to allow you to apply your powder bronzer precisely without going overboard and giving you more control during the application process. Now again, this brush also features those ultra soft, densely packed synthetic bristles that are going to seamlessly blend both powder and cream bronzers for a smooth, natural finish. So guys, it's slightly tapered, it's a dome shape, and that's going to allow for the precise placement while providing that soft, diffused effect, making it ideal for sculpting and warming up the complexion. Now, the BK Beauty 104 tapered powder brush. This brush has multiple uses and is why I would call and describe it as a multifunctional brush. It can be used for your setting powders, your blush, and again, this is a brush that should be used and geared toward your favorite product application. Now here we go, another favorite, the 105 large buffer. This is one of my favorite brushes from this collection. This is another big brush, guys, and I love a large brush to apply product, especially foundation or powder. Now, this brush is pretty dense, but it absolutely delivers when it comes to dispersing product on your face with a minimal amount of strokes. Now, I will say again that this brush may be too much if you have a small face. However, there is a newer version of this brush that just came out that is the sister actually to this brush, and it's going to be suited for a much smaller face, so I would suggest checking the website. Now, this is a really large, dense, round brush, guys, and it's the perfect face or body brush for buffing product into the skin. It can also be used with powder, liquid, or cream products, and it really does blend product well into the skin with that large surface area. Now we have the 106 round foundation brush. This is another brush that can multitask. So this rounded dome brush is perfect for applying your liquid or your cream complexion products into the skin. The size will make it easier to multitask as a great tool for blending concealer under the eyes, blending out cream blush, or building coverage from your favorite foundation. We have the 107 flat brush. This multi-purpose face brush works well for precise blush application and blending out contour. Now, this brush, just like the other smaller brushes, are going to be great for precise placement of product. Now we have the 108 precision brush. This is the perfect size and shape for setting again under eye concealer and setting powder only where it's needed. It's an ideal brush for dusting those highlights where the light would naturally hit the face. Let's get into these eye brushes. Let's start with the 201. This brush will provide that halo of color throughout the crease with this fluffy rounded brush tip. It's going to pick up powder and deposit right where you need it, and this will also and or should give a beautiful soft blended look. Now, the 202 defined crease brush. So this brush, the crease 202, unlike the 201 crease brush, is a little smaller, and you can create more definition and precision with this particular crease brush. Now, you're going to use the tip to pick up eyeshadow and apply it in the outer corners of the eye or blend it into the crease. Now, the tapered tip will provide more precision and still be able to blend out those edges. Now, here comes the 203 shader brush. This brush will, believe it or not, mimic your fingertips, but with more precision. This little brush actually picks up and packs on product like a dream. Now, this brush is best used for your lid, creating the most effective application. Now we have the 204 Smudge It brush. This will and can turn your eyeshadow into a smoky eyeliner if you're using this brush. Its firm, dense shape is going to pick up shadow and apply it to mimic an eyeliner, but with a softer effect. Now, you can also use this brush to smudge out powder or cream liners as well. Now we have the 205 Contoured Shader brush. Now, this brush was made to actually highlight the brow bone with precision. The contoured edge is going to hug the eyebrow perfectly, creating that perfect highlight without really layering into the brow hair. Now we have the 206 Blending Shader brush. Short and sweet here. This brush is an all-over shader brush that can double as a blending brush for those quick makeup days. Now, this is probably the perfect brush for travel if you are a minimalist. Next up here we have the 207 Pencil Blender, guys. This brush can be used for that outer eye corner definition. Use it to apply your darker shade, then blend it with the 202, the 201, or the 206 brush. This brush also works great for a smoky diffused lower lash as well. Now we have the 208 Precision Angled brush. Now the 208 makes winged liner a piece of cake. Its detail and the shape really do all of the work for you, and you can use it with shadow, you can use it with gel liner as well. Now, this precise angled brush will definitely take out the intimidation in a winged liner and can also double as a brow fill brush. Now, listen guys, the last thing on the list here is the Core Complexion Trio. I love these brushes. These brushes I actually purchased from Amazon. I just wanted to make sure that since the 16-piece set was a little pricey, that I would love these brushes, and I do. Now, this set here features those brushes that I mentioned earlier that will be perfect for anyone that has a smaller facial structure if the full-sized brushes are too much. Now, this set here includes the 114 dual-sided concealer, the 115 medium contoured foundation, and the 116 small round complexion brush. And I also purchased the big buffer and the round foundation separate as well. So this is going to wrap up my review and show and tell of the BK Beauty 16-piece luxury brush set, guys. So overall, I'm really happy with this purchase. It was definitely money well spent. Now the quality, the softness, and the performance make it a great addition to any makeup collection. Now, if you're interested in trying BK Beauty brushes for yourself, keep in mind that they offer smaller sets, individual brushes, and even the option to build your own custom set from their website. So whether you're looking for just one brush or a complete set, you have plenty of options here to choose from. So that is going to wrap up my review and show and tell of the BK Beauty 16-piece luxury brush set. And as always, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more beauty reviews and recommendations. But if this was not your cup of tea, please feel free to pass it on to someone that you think may have an interest in this type of content. Bye-bye. See you in the next one.